I'm Deborah and you're watching Kvazi Travel, the place to live and travel with a purpose. I want to talk to you about dreams and why you should not stop dreaming. If anything, I want to encourage you to dream big and try and find ways to follow them. I will share my own personal experience of my dreams and how I obtained and achieved them. So stay tuned in this video. Now, you might be thinking of why I'm the kind of person to talk to you about this topic. Now, it's because this kind of life of me traveling the world and exploring and starting my own business were not just granted to me. I visualized it, I dreamt it, and I followed through to start those things. But the fact is, the attitude that I had towards is positivity and a pure optimism. Optimism of knowing that you deserve to lead the life that you totally dream of having. When we have dreams, then we have something to live for. Ever since I was little, I was dreaming big and I had optimism, and that kind of big kid is still within me. So I'm pretty bold and creative in my life decisions, and I know that I can go for them because it's the mindset I've chosen to do and adopt. By having this kind of outlook on life and this positive optimism didn't mean that it was all rosy and happy and fun and easy. No, it was not, because there were people and environment that come into your life now and then that try to discourage you and try to place negativity into your life. But it's about having a positive insight and really understanding what you want to do. And if you're really certain that this is what you want to do, then no matter what, you will try and find a way. You will have people, well, you're not really intelligent enough, and look at your grades. Your grades are not the way that they should be in order to get into that. Screw that, because I was studying at university, but at high school back in Germany, I wasn't an academic child, and I was told that I would have to probably be something that trains me maybe to do woodwork and maybe childcare, something that just not resonates with my heart. So I really truly did not feel happy back in Germany because I wasn't going the right path that I was meant to go. So I made the decision to move to London when I was 15 years old. I never really graduated back in Germany because I dropped that to go and study here in England at high school. So my last year, I came with hardly any English, so I started from scratch, and I only had about a year to really do my GCSEs, my final exams, and I really got appalling grades, which is a kind of expected of a newbie who doesn't speak the language. I was stressed out, I was completely stressed out, but I was really glad about the decision because my dream was to follow my instinct and follow my dreams. I sacrificed in order to gain and get my dreams. So education wasn't really my strong case, but I knew and wanted to go to university. And I only chose the subject that I was really passionate about and always wanted to do. So I studied travel and tourism at college, and I did fashion and business at university. Both of those subjects are something that I thought and wanted to do. And always I encourage you guys to pat yourself on the shoulder and praise yourself for growth, because every time you're hitting a personal growth and a personal milestone, you should always celebrate. Don't compare yourself to other people's and other people's dreams. By figuring out your own, you can know where you're going and how you're progressing. When I see young people with so much talent and potential wasted because they say, well, the people don't believe in me, or maybe the society tells me that with these kind of grades, I can't be doing what I really want to do. There are always chances, especially in major cities. There are always ways. Life is not supposed to be easy, and that's the fun thing about it. You should see it as a really amazing challenge that, yes, I know this is something I'm working towards. Comfortable and being comfortable is not the way that should excite you. Just seeing yourself from now to what you were last year or to what you were 3 years ago, is looking back on your maybe Facebook feed and seeing how you've grown. That's how you can celebrate where you are now from where you've been. Personally, I'm very proud of myself of having moved to London about 8 to 9 years ago when I was only 15 years old. But taking that step of moving, I've proven to myself that my dreams are very important to me. That by I'm putting myself out there and I'm tackling any sort of fears, like just going into a classroom full of people that I don't know and I'm not speaking their language. Little things like that as a 15-year-old, you can imagine. So I want to know, what are your fears that are stopping you from obtaining your dreams? Now, I really feel like I want to explore the world and see as much as I can. When I graduated from university, I said I really want to see the world and that's something I want to do. And I was able to do that so far, and so many amazing things have come from it. I realized that the law of attraction and what I've been doing so far by the time I was reading the book are very similar and aligned with my thinking. I'm really excited when I came across that book and a whole industry of coaching and personal development. I would literally daydream ever since I can remember about traveling. My entire afternoon would pass with me visualizing and focusing on my thoughts on travel. It was getting to a stage where I was just itching and so excited of going that I was studying fashion and business at university, and we have projects where we have to explain and research themes of what inspires our projects. And my themes that was always inspired by was travel and destinations. So my last project was about Brazil. So everything was around Brazil, which made it a very good excuse for me to dig deep in researching and finding pictures and mood. And that kind of activity made it so real that I'm gonna go to Brazil. So real. I was just oozing with excitement. My stomach was just like buzzing with excitement just by making this activity revolve around doing a mood board. And if you're familiar with The Secret, they're talking about creating a vision board. And a vision board is a collection of images that inspire you of taking action towards them. By keeping those pictures on your vision board so near and close to your heart, those visions are very likely to come true and happen. So that happened with Brazil. I went to Brazil on the day of graduation. It is crazy. Well, I started traveling before that. But what a coincidence. I didn't even know what day my graduation would be. But I was on my flight from Canada to Brazil on the day of my graduation. I started crying when I was on the plane because it was just so amazing. The feeling of having that accomplishment and that dream come true. It was... Yeah, I'm just going back to the feelings that I had when it's a clue. So don't disown your dreaming. If you dream a lot, if you may be stuck in a job that doesn't fulfill you, but look into what you're dreaming about and trying to find ways of making those dreams come true. And you can find yourself a career in that. You can find your purpose and your path in finding that purpose. I think for me, the traveling has really unlocked a big part of who I am. And it's going to continue being like this. These memories that I've had for the year and a half leaving London after university has given me so many benefits and tools in my life that I never really got throughout my whole educational life. So the things that you learn through leaving and being optimistic and dreaming really hold the key in where your purpose is in life. That's my true belief, and inspire you with my own journey and my own story. And there are more videos to come like these and more, so you understand where I came from and why I'm starting this and what are my intentions with Kvazi Travel. So I'm really thankful and glad that you tuned in and watching this. I hope you're going to continue watching, and I'll see you later.